fusions of decaying flesh, bone, and metal, twisted and ruined by centuries of war. They search the galaxy for the sole item their existence requires, harvesting, consuming, and destroying everything in their path. And now, they have arrived here.
Alright, troops and troopettes and all those in between. Aye, it's me again, your arsehole, and this is another episode of Having a Wee Look At. And today it is Enemy Territory Quake Wars. Developed by Splash Damage Games or whatever. It is a game prequel to the Quake 2 and Quake 4 games, showing you the strong invasion of Earth. This is an online or offline multiplayer game that can be played either with your pals if you've got any of those things, or on your own with some AI controlled wallopers. I went the AI controlled walloper route, right? Because I don't know if this is still online actually. Came out in 2007, so it's a fair wee age now, you understand. And it's like Battlefield. If you ever played the Battlefield games or any other Enemy Territory games, you'll know what you're getting with this. It's not really my cup of tea, because it's like a big arena and you run around and you get splattered left and fucking right. And I never seem to get enough weapons to deal any real damage to the armour. You've got a whole plethora of weapons. I mean, you can go like a soldier or a medic or an engineer and blah 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 blah. And you basically get wee objectives like take over this base or destroy this guy's arsehole. And then you'll get anti-tank guns and then they'll splatter you because you're like, that's really not what they're for, but it works. I suppose it's an effective way of killing infantry. Hit them with a tank shell the size of a fucking goat, you'll blow up, you know. You can go the GDF, which are the human forces, or you can go the Strog, which are the Strog forces. And that's about it, really. You've got 4 theatres of war. You get North America and Europe and some other place. 2 other places, actually. Game's hard as fuck. I think that's just because the AI is a shite as fuck. Graphically now, it's very dated looking. It's very old. It's all just a bunch of greys, browns, and, you know, piss-stained farts. Yellows, greys, browns, blacks. Some reds in there when the explosions happen. You get funny vehicles to Strog. I've got jetpacks called Icarus. They're in the second game, but they don't ever take their jetpacks off, and then they blow up and splatter. I'm not sounding too enthusiastic because the game is. I actually thought it was quite dull. It's a neat concept, but I think id should maybe take the bull by the horns and, you know, make a proper story-based prequel to, you know, so we can explore why the Strog invaded Earth. Did they just find us randomly and go, here, look at these wallopers, let's splatter them? Or was it us putting out radio frequencies that drew them into us? Or what's going on? Just this fleet of spaceships show up and then boom! I'm not really against that either. I mean, Independence Day didn't really know what the fuck was going on until the last 2 seconds. But I like my bad guys in fiction that is written and planned to have some motivation. Please. Even if it's paper thin, just what the fuck's going on? Why? The game's set in 2065 as well, so how come everything just looks so pedestrian and do you know what I mean? Fucking, don't know, it just, the human stuff just looks like stuff you'd get now. It's little, improve, use your imagination. I don't know, I like the concept of this, but then the execution just didn't tickle my tonsils, you know, did not tickle my fancy at all. And I gave up pretty quickly because when you discover the AI are shite and it's really just a frustrating slog from one end of a match to the next, it rips the fun right out of it, and I just don't think it was worth it in the end.
Having a wee look at out.